Today I'm going to show you my new book. I did get more progress done. I illustrated this with these so I sort of cheated and did fake watercolors. I don't watercolor, but I sketch, so I was like, whatever. Okay, and so what I'm going to do today is, this is still a dummy, but I'm going to sew these 3 accordions together and bind this book. It's more like a codex book to the edge. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to be sewing. So, and these I managed to cut with my silhouette cutter, which I was very excited about. All right, so I'm going to clip here. Actually, put that in first. And I'm going to clip here. I'm preparing to sew it. All right, so I have everything all clipped together. And I will pierce. Here's my piercing stations. It's just a scrap piece of paper that's the same height. And what I'm doing is I'm piercing. Let me see it. Yeah. All right. So I have my piercing stations already marked on here on the gray piece of paper. It's 7 inches high. All right. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna keep my awl in here just to hold it all in place. We'll get some thread. So the thread should be about twice the height. Maybe just do a little bit of extra. All right, so I have my thread, got my needle. And this is, I always stick it like this. And thread my needle. All right. So I'm going to take my awl out. I'm going to take my thread out. And also, I'm just doing a figure 8 stitch, very simple pamphlet stitch. And then I'll sew through the top. And then I'll sew through the bottom, so I'll skip over the middle stitch. And then I'll sew back through that initial hole that I sewed through. And I'm on the other side of the hole. And what I want to do is I want to sew through the stitch on the other side of my original thread, so that I can tie it off more easily. So now they're on either side of that big stitch, and then I'll just tie it off around that stitch. All right. Trim that a little bit, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I'm gonna have to glue this to the edge. Oh, but it's looking pretty good. This is supposed to be a window, and I will put some things that relate to the book, but I'm going to draw them separately, and then just glue them on. All right, now I'm going to tape this last book together, the last, I guess, I don't know, possibly signature. My daughter's in here. She is working away. Okay, so I take down the back accordion.
Mommy!
What's up, Annabelle?
I'm painting.
I know. This is the middle accordion that I'm taping right now. Extra tape there. Okay, this is the front accordion that I'm taping. What I'm doing is I'm making the dummy for this grant I'm applying for.
Yeah.
The book is about illness. It's a series of poems that my friend Judith wrote and then I wrote, both dealing with a stroke I went through.
Hey,
And
Mommy.
then, not right now, Annabelle. And then also Judith's glaucoma, and how every day she looked out the window in San Francisco. So I drew, I might have said this before, I drew the view out her window, and I watercolored it. And then, so this is supposed to be the window, the gray part. And then here's the book.